Hello and welcome back for a very brief video to Wildsunne Art Studio. My name is Robinsunne. Please, like, comment, subscribe, but share this video with anybody you think might like the information herein. So I'm teaching a class at the Camden Public Library in Camden, Maine on the 12th of January. It's called Coat Pins with intentions. So we are making fun, tiny little hand sewn quilts. Let's see. We've got an end cupid charm and some golden seed beads, and this is just a back stitch on a couple of different colors of fabric, and then I did a blanket stitch around the edge, and I sewed just a regular safety pin on the back. And here is a puzzle piece that I painted in gold marker with this Pilot, one of those shaky pens. And I left a big fluffy coming out of a blue sequin. And there's some more back stitching and some more blanket stitch here and a pin on the back. So you get the basic idea. Here's some really sweet butterfly sequins and some golden sequins on a sort of peachy color of fabric, and there's some, looks like muslin, but actually I think there's a little more color in it, but you can't see it. So I've got some French knots, this is just a whip stitch around the edge, and then I use this cross stitch to get the pin on the back. And here's a cute little, house shape. So this is an elaborate cross stitch and a running stitch around the house and around a back stitch around the peachy color. And this is a sort of tight, close together blanket stitch. And you can see how imperfect they are. There's little fuzzies coming out. I haven't sewn the pin on this because I need to get a shorter pin. I got these big safety pins off of Amazon, I'm pretty sure, or maybe at my local it's sort of like a TJ Maxx kind of a store, an Ocean Job Lots kind of a store, sort of a resale thing. It's Rennie's here in the Camden area, here in Maine in general. So you need some big safety pins, but also if you want to make a smaller pin, you can get a littler pin for that. So I wanted to show you that you can use anything on your pin. This fabric was a painting under sheet that I had, 20 years ago, and I just sort of liked the mash of color on there. And this sort of sequin faux jewel thing came with a place in the middle where you could put a big rhinestone. I didn't have any, so I used some dimensional paint, and all the things in here needed to dry for a minute. That's why they're here. I got this glass bead on a glass drop, I guess they're called, with some gloss medium, and I got this at, and I won't give them advertisements, but a large big box store in their art department. They have this stuff. And this is some golden tin foil wrapped around rolled up pieces of fabric to look like little scrolls. And here is a much smaller drop with all kinds of stitches. There's some herringbone stitch right here, and this is just straight stitching, and I think I've got just a whip stitch around the edges with some lace and some various batik fabrics. Here is another glass drop, and what you do is just open this up and put a little dollop of the gel medium on the back of the glass drop, and then put the glass drop on the fabric, and I promise you it won't be going anywhere. So I hope you are getting this. This is all just little straight stitches coming out. Here's a herringbone. There's some little teeny tiny cross stitches in here. Yeah, so I have to put a backing on that and the pin. These all need some work. Here are some buttons that I drew on again. Oops, we lost a cap. With this Pilot gold marker, and I know you can buy these on Amazon. A Sharpie would be great on, these are just plastic buttons. So if you have a word, your intention, you could write it on a button. These are some fake coins, fake little golden, and it's just gray, it's not really silver. But I love this bird. And yeah, I have some wooden letters. I don't know, I wandered through my studio and I just picked up all kinds of stuff, and I ended up with many fun. Oh, here's one that's in progress. I believe you. So this is a piece of paper that I wrote on, and I've sewn the paper to the fabric. There's felt and then cloth, and I haven't even finished sewing this. What I might do on top of this is you could probably put Elmer's glue, but even that is not waterproof. There's this stuff Ranger makes, glossy accents, and actually nail polish would work too. This is a little bit like nail polish. It just gives you a non-water-based, once it dries, it's a little impervious to water. You wouldn't want to soak it or wash it, but if it started raining or snowing on your coat, it would protect the writing here. Let's see. So here I did a coat pin, and I left the pin showing, so it hangs down from the pin very visibly. And there I just got sequins and beads and randomly squished it all onto the pin. This coat pin, I think, is on the library website, which I'm going to link for you down below. And this was a chain stitch, and then I followed the chain stitch with some red beads. Yeah, so just keep going. Here is a little piece of shell and a little piece of felt sewn onto some cotton cloth that's on one color and two colors of felt. And this isn't a coat pin, obvi, but I just wanted to show you. Let's move that. I wanted to show you that it's really fun to play with the junk in your junk drawer. So there's a wooden heart, some golden tin foil that I bet came from a piece of candy, some wire, beads, a little pretend gear, some big sequins with a seed bead to hold it down, some flowers that are just circles. So there's a big pink one, and then a little bit smaller white one, a little bit smaller pink one, a little bit smaller green one, and then more sequins and cross stitch on some more circles, some bugle beads and seed beads, little tiny buttons, a little fake key I found, a shell, and I have this minuscule drill bit, and so I made some holes in the shell, and which is not that hard, just you need to make sure you don't break the shell while you're screwing the drill bit in. I think I did that with the bit just in my hand, and I just screwed it. Another button and some beads and some wire holding on a piece of beach glass. So really, I want you, all of the instructions for this are on the website, which, as I said, I'll leave down below, so you've got it. And yeah, so you're welcome to join. It's free because it's on Zoom. It's at 6:30 in the evening. It's 6 to 7:30 in the evening. Let me just make sure I've got that right. Where did I go? Yes, 6 o'clock p.m., so that's Eastern Daylight Time, to 7:30 p.m. So you could be anywhere in the world, and when you sign up, they will, maybe not right away, but before the 12th, the library will send out a big email that has all the Zoom code that you need. So you do it on your computer. So as long as you have an internet connection and you're not fast asleep in Europe, you can, or even if you want to wake up and you're in Europe, you can be anywhere in the world and take this class. So I heartily invite everybody from my channel to, I don't think there's any limit, a class size limit. I think there's a way to talk to me if you have questions along the way. But if you don't, you can leave questions on this video before we get going. And I'll do my best to keep on answering questions and walk you through the process. You'll get some papers on when you sign up. There are some papers there that you can read, and they show you everything you need. But mostly you just need some little bits of fabric and, just really little bits, because we're making pretty small coat pins. And you need a needle and thread. And if you want to back your pieces, like I did with felt, here's a big piece with tinfoil. You can do that, but you don't have to. And then, of course, you'll want some safety pins of some kind so you can pin this to your coat. So there we go. So I'll leave the link to the library below, as I keep on saying, and you can go check it out. And there's a place there to sign up with the library. And I really hope that I will see you. I just discovered I have 100 subscribers, so I'm so happy. And here is a little treat where we can get to know each other a little better. So I wish you love and friendship and really pretty art in the new year. Have fun dreaming about color and little shiny things and whatever else you would like to put on your coat pins. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you on the 12th. Bye.